Hey first graders, today we are going to be comparing and contrasting what is the same and what is the difference between these two stories that you should have listened to online on YouTube. Okay, I connected those and it's really, really important that you watch those two first before you do this paper with me, okay? All right, so the first one I'm gonna kind of talk about is the gingerbread man, okay? Well, in the gingerbread man, if you don't remember, the gingerbread man was made, okay? And he was made by the old man and the old woman, and then he ran away, and everybody tried to catch him, and they couldn't catch him, and he was like taunting them. You can't catch me, you can't catch me, run as fast as you can, you can't catch the gingerbread man. Okay, and they're running, and then he got kind of like, he felt kind of like, ooh, I'm great. I'm going to keep running. Nobody can catch me, okay? Until finally he came in contact with a fox, and he was kind of like the clever fox. And the clever fox said, no, hey, I can help you get across this river, when I'm pretty sure the whole plan was ahead of time was to eat the gingerbread man because he really wanted the gingerbread. And so the fox took him across the river, and he convinced the gingerbread man to jump on his nose, and he finally ate the gingerbread man. And they tried to make you feel better at the end of that story, right here, this one right here, by saying, oh, it's okay, but there's plenty of other gingerbread men, and every time you bake gingerbread, the gingerbread man come home. So it was an interesting story. So we had our plot. The plot of the story was that the gingerbread man was made. He couldn't be caught. And then he was caught by someone who was clever. And then he was eaten in this story, okay, which is a little sad. But that's very similar to this one. So they actually have identical plots, okay? Their plots are the same because in this story, you had the gingerbread baby who was made by a little kid named Maddie and his mom. And he ran away and nobody could catch him. The farm animals couldn't catch him. The people couldn't catch him until finally Maddie, while during the story, was making gingerbread, and we didn't know what he was making, but it ended up he was making this gingerbread house, which tempted this little gingerbread baby to go inside because it looked so cute. And so he went inside this little house and he trapped the little gingerbread baby inside, and he was able to catch the gingerbread baby again by being clever. But this story, the gingerbread baby stayed alive. And so that's a slight difference, but they really are the same plot, you see, because they both started with being made, and then they both ran away from animals and people. They couldn't be caught, and eventually they were caught by somebody clever. So they had a kind of the same plot in the story, okay? So let's go ahead and write some things that are the same down in this column right here. Now you can go ahead and pause this so that you can write it down. If I go too fast, just again, pause me and then restart me whenever you're ready, okay? All right, so again, they had the same plot, so we're gonna go by describing that plot, okay? So they both had gingerbread men, okay? So they both had, one was a gingerbread baby, that was just his name, one was a gingerbread man, but they both had like gingerbread cookies, okay? So we'll write that. So gingerbread men, we'll just say gingerbread men, one they called a baby. Okay, so they both had gingerbread men, okay, and they ran away. They both ran away, okay? They both could not be caught, okay? The animals couldn't catch them, and the people couldn't catch them. So we'll say animals animals tried, and the people tried. Okay, they tried to catch him, but nobody could catch him except for a very clever person. So they both had, in this story it was the clever fox, and in this story it was clever Maddie, okay? So they both had clever people catch them, okay? So clever, we'll say clever to catch. Okay, I'm trying to come up with words and phrases that are small enough where you can fit them in your bubble, okay? So again, in this story, we had the fox was the one that caught him, okay? So the clever fox, we're gonna say the fox okay, caught him. Well, actually the fox ate him. Okay, ate him. And in this story right here, Maddie caught him. And they spelled Maddie in the story like that. Maddie caught him. Okay. All right. And then if we go over here up to kind of the middle part, I know I'm working backwards here, but the clever to catch. So they had to be clever to catch him. The fox ate him and he was clever. And then Maddie caught him, remember, in the house. Okay. In the middle, the animals and the people both tried to catch them. But that was something that was the same, okay? It was kind of, I kind of compared the animals, but it was similar animals, like farm animals and people, okay? So here I'm going to talk about, I think, how they were different because different people made them, okay? So in this story, Maddie made him. And in this story, I'm the old woman. Okay, made him. Now, if you're having trouble kind of fitting it in this bubble, you can write below the bubble. That's okay, all right? Okay, and then, so again, these are what's different, and this is what's the same, okay? And the last thing I'm just gonna compare is the titles. The titles are different, okay? So, this one is called Gingerbread Baby. And they said that kind of in the rhyme that they were saying, can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread baby, and they kind of rhymed it with that one a little bit. And then this one, they kind of rhymed with man, okay? Run, catch me as fast as you can. You can't catch the gingerbread man, okay? So they called that one the gingerbread man. I just realized that when I wrote this, you might not have been able to see it. So, I'm going to kind of hold it here, pause it if you need to see that. So again, the difference between what was different about that other story was this one was called the Gingerbread Man. An old woman made him, and then the fox ate him. Was clever, okay? Then over here, what was different was it was called Gingerbread Baby. Maddie made him, and then Maddie caught him, okay? So this is what we call a compare and contrast chart, okay? It's a map. It's a thinking map, okay? And we'll use these pretty consistently throughout the rest of the year. I'm gonna maybe do some other videos to kind of help you with it, and then you'll be able to do them on your own. But that middle one is always how the two things are the same. And then these ones on the outside are how they're different. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed our my little video on the gingerbread. This is a little bit longer video. We are going to be comparing some other books next week as well and get in the Christmas mood, and I'm excited to read with you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.